So hi, I'm Rene Boer. I'm here with my client, Jill Dinsmore, who's the president of JA Freight, a trucking and distribution company here in Chicagoland. So Jill, thanks for joining me today in this video.
Thank you, Rene. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about JA Freight, what your company does.
Sure. We actually began as just a motor carrier, a trucking company that handles freight from point A to point B back in 1971. So next year we will celebrate our 50th anniversary. And we have grown from that one vehicle, which actually happens to be a 1967 Saab station wagon, to now nearly 100 tractors, about 250 trailers on our motor carrier side. We also have a warehousing and distribution facility and a little over 150,000 square feet under roof, where we handle distribution, pick and pack, and really a variety of different custom programs for our customers that include both the distribution and transportation sector. And then we also have a 3PL or third-party logistics arm of the company.
So Jill, tell us a little bit about what you've learned personally, just from your experience over the last 8 weeks.
What I've learned is that I really don't have to be in the middle of everything.
No.
That we are not a naturally remote workforce. Truckers, they report in and out of here every day, and I was never a big fan of remote working, to say the least. And overnight, we were able to basically get 90% of our office staff off-site, working remotely, and working very efficiently remotely, quickly. That I can't be all places now. I can't be at different facilities. I can't be in every meeting, and letting go of a lot of things that previously I found comfort in getting in the middle of. So that's been, I think, a positive thing on that side.
Good. And how has EOS helped you and your leadership team?
Well, I will say, and through this crisis, we have been involved in EOS for over 6 or 7 years. So we are very proficient at L10s. Our meetings, our L10 meetings, without those, we would have never been able to identify the critical things that we needed to do and do now, and then make decisions on them quickly. So our leadership team did a tremendous job. I know I've talked to other business owners, and they have seen this time as a time to kind of thin the herd of individuals that weren't necessarily right people in the right seats. It did the opposite for me. I found that we've used right people, right seats for a long time. And this crisis showed me that the people we have in those seats are hands down the right people. They executed. We came to a plan. We made a decision. No one looked back, and we executed, and were able to efficiently serve our customers from day one.
What was the one tool that you feel has been most beneficial? So you mentioned the level 10 meeting.
The particular tool that really, when we first talked about even having this discussion, when we sat down for our quarterly meeting in mid-April, that day that we were off-site, and I'm like, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know how we can just totally be off-site. There's so much going on. If we had not taken the time to be on an 8-hour video quarterly meeting and really get our heads around what's next. What does our future look like? What is our recovery plan going to look like? And what is reopening going to look like for JA and for our team? I think it would have taken me twice as long to get there. I think I was ahead of the curve. My rock, obviously, for this quarter is our recovery plan, as I think every business owner's is. So that's not really a surprise, but it helped me break it down. It helped me make sure that the communication was high with every team. It was now a part of our dialogue on a weekly basis, which the crisis had been. Now I can update the team on where we're at, what's new, what's coming up next, but where we're going, what our offense looks like. How are we going to put ourselves in a position to be ready for it and ready to do it safely and continue on and service those businesses that are now opening up, that are now kind of coming to a time where they really need a trusted partner that knows how to do this right. And in a short time, we've really figured out how to do it right, how to keep everyone safe, how to make sure that we can handle our customers' freight and keep them moving.
So that's just interesting. So just some of the comments that you made that surprisingly, over the last 8 weeks, you've actually been able to let go because you realized that you didn't have to be in the midst of everything. And you were able to do that because you had a strong leadership team, a good meeting pulse, and a plan in place, not just for managing through this dip, but coming out of it.
Yes, our plan had to keep us isolated.
Yeah.
And so with that isolation and remote work, I now was not allowed to be physically in those spots. And it gave me the time that I was always struggling to find previous to this.
So it's a real tribute to your leadership team, but you know, every good team still needs a great leader. So good for you for having provided that leadership, Jill. So I want to thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to do this with me today, and wish you the best. And I'm looking forward to our next meeting.
As am I. Thank you, Rene.
Thank you.